Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and we're up on our property here in North Florida, right inside of O'Brien, Florida. And we are working on this project. And this is going to be our chicken coop for when we have to evacuate from our home, which is down in Central Florida. So what we're gonna do here is, this is an 8x8. Well, it's 8x7 and 0.9. And we're going to do a dry pour. As you can see, we've got 35 bags of concrete, 80-pound bags of concrete there. We're going to do a dry pour today. So I've often thought that's not probably the best way to do concrete, but I've seen a lot of different things about it. It kind of makes sense. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I have seen this done before on a couple other YouTubers' channels. The most notable one I can think of is the Crockers with Jason. So this is his fault, and I don't know if you'll ever see this, but hopefully he'll get a laugh out of that, and because it's meant as funny. So we're gonna go ahead and start stacking some of these bags in here, bust them open, level them out, and then we're gonna start spraying in. Now I am gonna wet the dirt before we pour, so we'll get going on that, and come along for the ride. We'll see how it goes. So we're just gonna go ahead and wet this down first. I got some high spots in there I think I need to rake down too. So I'll get my rake, we'll do that, and then we'll start offloading these bags. So anyway, yeah, you can see over here, there's a high spot, so we'll go ahead and level that out a little bit. All right guys, so my buddy Bill had a great idea. We threw some chains on there and we dragged this back because it was just past the axles. So we got it here to the back of the trailer, make it a little easier to offload. Then we can just start dropping bags in here and busting them open, and we can get that going. So I think we're gonna be in good shape. We may not be after all this unloading's done, but I think we're gonna be good here. So we're gonna start offloading the concrete into here. We'll bust some bags open and kind of show you our progress as we move through it.
We're a third of the way through, buddy.
Yeah, so there are 16 in. We're gonna bust these open, spread them out, and then we'll just start with the next layer and next layer. So, all right, so this is our second layer. This puts us at 32.
Yeah.
32 bags. I think we might have some extra, but we'll see as we water it down what it does. So let's see what happens. Okay, so second layer of bags are broke open. We're gonna try and level this out. I'm gonna go get a 2x4 so we can kind of screed over this and get it level, and then we'll start applying our water here. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we can start doing the screeding. All right, so we've walked on it, danced on it, and now we're tamping it in with a cinder block. So, and my understanding is when the cinder blocks turn over like that, it's actually lighter. So,
Proven fact.
Scientific. All right guys, so I think we're getting to the point where we're gonna screed it and wet it. All right guys, so we used our screed board and we've got this, what looks to be pretty darn good at this point. We're gonna start wetting, and then as it wets, we'll probably drag the board back across and do another smooth out, and then we'll just keep slowly watering it in. So let's get watering.
Y'all, dad jokes. You missed it. That'll have to be edited.
Drinking water out of the hose in the summer.
It's what happens when two grown men to get together and do a project.
Bad things, nothing but bad things happen. Sometimes good. Sometimes maybe good.
Sometimes it may be bad.
Sometimes it may be bad.
You love me?
Sometimes.
Will you get me a chair real quick from in there? Whichever one, or a something.
It's not there yet. Still not cold yet? Oh no, it's actually hotter.
Oh, it feels really good too. Every time Lady goes by it, she gets up on it and drinks from it. Thanks, babe.
Did you spray or did she spray?
Must have been her because I didn't.
Smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. They say to use light with
All right, boys, let's get misted.
Although this seems ridiculous, but I wonder
Yeah,
if we
but-
should have cleaned the edges off with a broom.
Yeah. Why? There's a push broom in there.
But when we get this wet, we'll broom it too and give it a textured finish, and then we'll get the round over edger and we'll round the edge.
You talking about the wood edge?
Huh?
You're talking about the wood
Yeah,
edge?
the wood edge, yeah.
I don't want to mess up the...
Although I don't really notice much of a difference.
I don't see.
Does it? Because it'll just come off.
Yeah, because you're not keeping that on, are you?
Not worried about it. Don't worry.
Be happy.
Be happy. Felt like something clogged up in there. That's probably better.
Ooh, that felt good.
Huh?
That felt good. Well, it's working because it's getting darker.
Well, yeah, it's going to get darker. We're just going to keep soaking it and soaking it and soaking it. The idea is that the concrete pulls the water into it, and that concrete at the bottom went on top of wet sand.
Mm-hmm.
So that concrete on the bottom's already probably pulling water out of the ground. So now I know it'll wash the cement off of the rock, but I don't know that I really care too much about that.
No.
This is easier than mixing it though. And dumping 2 bags
Definitely.
at a time.
Especially in 100-degree weather.
Uh-huh.
Y'all, we're in North Florida and it said the high today is going to be 95.
Which is a feel like of
200.
105.
200.
Something ridiculous like that.
We have the kiddie pool set up with spring water. It feels really good, so I'm sure that's where we'll be after this.
You can see it's
Yeah,
sucking
it's
the-
soaking it in.
it's
Wow, I'm going to get closer.
I don't know if you can see that on the camera or not.
They're going to be.
Really pulling the
Oh, yeah,
water.
you can see.
See that?
Yeah.
So that's why you
Like,
keep,
see the dark spot, and then it'll get
Yep.
light because it just keeps going.
It's just sucking the water in. And that's how it works.
Nice. Do I want to watch this whole thing or no? I mean, I can keep videoing.
Well, we can keep going for a few minutes
Okay.
here. I'm gonna try and get this as wet as we can.
It seems
so we
like
can-
as you get back, though, that part's
dry
already
now.
dried. Yeah,
Look at that, how quick it's drying out.
I know.
That's insane, isn't it?
Huh.
That's kind of neat.
Huh.
Well, you think how many gallons of water it would take if you were doing a mix, right? It's a couple gallons
Nope.
a bag. You got what?
It's already
30?
hard. Or did you pack it in?
We packed it.
Oh, okay.
That's something we didn't get much of on camera. I got Bill on camera packing.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, he was
The
packing
packer?
like a pro.
Good job, Bill.
Thank you.
There's other chairs in there.
There's the one right here.
Okay. So while I'm recording, behind our steel building is not much room. And this man backed that trailer up. The truck was screaming for help because I'm sure half the paint's off the passenger side, but
Well, the other side's
Hey.
not red anymore.
it worked. Yeah, I see that.
It's probably primer. Just paint.
Just paint. It's now a country truck.
It's got enough dings and scratches and dents in it. It's starting to show its age.
Messed up bumper.
Yeah, front bumper got a little ate up.
Dang, you can already see it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He gets around to one side and the other side's already dry. So do you have to keep coming back to do it, or?
Yeah, you want to try and get it as wet as you want to get it like mist it to start out with, like this. And then you can really like lay it on.
Like, it looks already dry over here from this angle, doesn't it?
It does.
It is. You can see it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if we could screed it like this.
Do you have to?
Well, we can to help smooth it out a little more. Or we could brush it. Just drag the big shop brush across it. That's actually not a half bad idea. Because it's got a lot of like...
See, it's already off, basically, the wood.
It's got a lot of like drag lines from the boards in it.
Yeah.
Which I don't think the chickens are going to care about.
I don't think so either. And I'll probably have some kind of bedding down. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Well, we need to screed it because there are some high spots in here. So we'll run the board over it again.
At least there's some shade over here.
Yeah, this
You want this chair?
Nope. I'm good, thanks.
I was going to sit on the trailer, but I noticed it's all sun. I was like, no.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Well, it helped that the bags were literally right there.
That was Bill's idea.
Good job, Bill. You're a genius.
And it's actually worked out probably way better than having to step up and step down.
So the tractor pulled it with no problem?
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no. We had a chain around the pallet around this tree.
Oh.
And then drove out of it.
Okay. Is that why you said whoa?
Yeah.
Ah.
That was one of them, yeah.
Okay.
We considered just pulling the pallet onto the ground. But actually it was better there because now it's elevated.
Yeah. And then you don't have to break your back.
Didn't have to bend over. So
Good thinking.
that's what happens when you get older and your back's screwed up.
Yeah. I get it. This will be a good part of the video to speed up with music. Yeah. Benny Hill music. I can see where in some places it's like staying, it's like puddling a little or pooling a little, whatever you want to call it.
It's not soaking in as fast.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the Benny Hill song.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
I got it.
Now, anyone much younger than us probably would not even know the Benny Hill reference.
Well, then their parents didn't teach them right.
Well, I was going to say, because Benny Hill was our parents.
Yep, my dad, oh my gosh, my dad used to cackle
yeah.
Benny Hill
with
was
that
our
show
parents, but I
and the
remember
Three
watching it.
Stooges.
I watched it with Dad.
Yeah.
He loved that show. And I just laughed as he was. I didn't really catch a lot of
I didn't
references.
understand any of it.
You what? They couldn't make that show now.
No.
I mean, not even close.
No.
No. You know, England used to be very, like, forward-thinking.
Yeah.
Especially when it came to, like...
Sexual harassment?
Well, not that. I mean, yeah, I mean...
They didn't get
more
butt
of the
hurt.
gratuitous
Yeah.
type
Yeah.
television. I mean, shoot, the newspaper had a page 6 girl who was nude.
Yeah.
In the regular newspaper.
In the regular nude paper?
In a regular, everyday newspaper.
Newspaper. I got it.
I got it. Ow, I got a kink.
Ask me
Ow.
if I have any of those.
How many do you have?
Only one. My aunt used to send them.
Aunt Caca.
Yeah.
Hidden away in the closet. I've got about 3 years, 4 years of Playboys stuffed in a zip-up bag. I don't know if the boys have ever found it.
Oh, you weren't smart enough to put it in the, what is it, the air vent?
Yeah, my brother used to stick them in the air handler.
They were always safe there. Nene, if you're listening or watching, this one's for you, sir.
In the closet, we had like a box that went to the air handler.
Oh,
And the
And it would
screen
pull
just
air
came
from
off.
the other side of the house, and it had a lid on it. He would hide all of his stuff in there.
In the middle bedroom.
mm-hmm.
Giving all your secrets away there, Nate.
Dad had a collection of Easy Rider magazines.
Well, we can plug Nate too. So if you want to know who Nate is, my brother, you can check out his YouTube channel, which is called Big Haw Homestead, and that's Haw like H-A-W, like Hawthorne.
And he's up in
Newland, North Carolina, and he's farmsteading or homesteading up there. And he's been there like 3 years and just decided he was going to start a YouTube channel.
even though we were telling him
I told
to.
him to do 3 years ago. He'd probably be bigger than me now. So if you guys want to see some cool homesteading stuff and tractor work and chickens and
Mudslide repair.
dogs and cats and birds and bears, oh my, check out his channel. It's Big Haw, H-A-W, Homestead. And he just got a Mahindra 5150 tractor, so he'll probably be showing that on the channel a lot too. So my brother likes to one-up me on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I get a chainsaw mill, he buys a regular sawmill.
You get a truck.
I buy a Silverado 1500, he buys a Silverado 2500 Z71. I tell him, hey man, I'm thinking about getting a wood splitter. He gets a wood splitter. He suffers from little brother syndrome.
I think so.
But he's got all the cool toys. And we'll be up there in August. So you'll see some of his stuff when we're up there in August. We'll do some collabs. Make it sound like we know what we're talking about. Some cool collabs. It's actually starting to puddle on a little bit here now.
Didn't I say that? I said pool, not puddle. He was confused.
Think we should screech?
Screech, screech.
Screech, screech. Screech, screech.
Pay $5 to spray Bill.
Huh?
Pay $5 to spray Bill.
You'll probably be happy to be sprayed.
Don't threaten me with a good
Oh, I
time.
missed you.
Ow. I got a kink in my neck. I don't know how.
I cannot believe how quick it dries out. It's kind of hard to...
And just so you guys know, I'm sitting here holding this camera, so I'm sorry if it's jumping up and down, but someone forgot their tripod again.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
So I think when we go into dinner into Live Oak tonight, we are going to stop at Walmart and we are going to buy a tripod to stay here.
Homestead tripod.
All this so our chickens have a place to go in a hurricane. And
Easy chicken.
hopefully we'll retire here one day. Right?
Huh?
Huh?
Retire here?
Uh-huh.
We retire somewhere cooler?
We are cool.
We may be cool, but Florida ain't hot. I'm tired of the heat. Man, it just dries up like instantly.
So this apparatus he's holding right here, when we first came up here, that was our shower.
What a glorious shower it was.
Because we did get water and power, but we didn't have a building or anything yet. And we did have
Hey, when you go
the
from taking a
bathroom.
shower,
That was the first building, but we didn't have the shower built yet.
Water,
So that's what we did. We hooked it up to the hose. Now we're bougie, and we have an outdoor shower with a propane water heater, thanks to, good friends.
good friend. Are we trying street
Screech, screech.
or drag? Boom. Definitely a low spot.
God, this video is like watching cement dry. Sorry, dad joke.
You can't tell dad jokes legally in 50 states.
Just did. What are you gonna do?
Report you to the Dad Joke Council of America.
No. Tell him I said hi.
Well, I think when we're done with this, it's time for some beer and a plunge in the kiddie pool. I don't know. What are you thinking, Bill?
I don't know, man. I don't know if you'd want to drag.
I'm afraid it'll like tear it and roll it and make it
That's what I'm
weird.
afraid of. You're gonna pull all the rocks.
Yeah. I wonder if it makes sense to just drag the brush on it though. Or maybe we should let it. I don't know. I don't really.
You don't know.
I just know there's like some high spots in here.
I mean, we can give it a shot. I mean, fuck it.
Yeah, but
Do it, but to do it.
the high spots are on the edges, and it's not gonna matter. The girls aren't gonna be on the edges. There's gonna be
when it comes to putting a shed on it and you
Oh.
got high spots on the edges. You go to put the frame on here, it's gonna make a difference. Took one more rung off that.
You want me to go do it?
Like I want to stop watering, but I feel like it just keeps taking it. So
Yep.
may as well keep.
What if you just screed just that, or brush just that side, the edges? You know what I mean?
Cool, thanks. That's good. Yeah, that's good. I think this has gotten the most water. So that's why it's starting to pool a little bit.
Yeah.
You can feel it's like
I know, it's hardening up.
it's hardening up. Well, let's see what happens with the broom. I mean, this is a learning experience, so.
not a flat berm. It's curved in the middle.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Let's take the board over it again.
Let's see what happens here. I mean, we can at least wash it in. I think this is digging.
Mm-hmm. Because look at the marks right there.
Yeah. Well, that's where it's high.
Is that what it
Grab
is?
some rocks.
Yeah, it's like. Yeah, it like rolled the rocks along it.
Yeah.
Oop, you want to wash that out like that. I think we got what we got, and it's kind of what it is, you know.
Yeah. There's like 2 spots around there where it pulled up rocks and water, so you don't want to water and it won't be done. I don't know how much water it needs.
Well, I don't know either. This is my first rodeo with this stuff, so. I mean, if it finishes out like this, it's not bad.
No.
You know. Yeah, it would have been a super smooth finish if we did like a wet mix.
Well, and also if you had a bull float.
Huh?
If you had a bull float, you could
Oh yeah.
float it.
That's true too. I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't see any like high anymore. Like
And
high
if it's
spots.
yucky and you don't like it, it's too rough, we could always do a clear coat on it.
Do a what?
A clear coat. It would smooth it out, wouldn't it?
What?
I don't know.
You have to put like epoxy.
You know what some people do? They put like laminate, not laminate. Laminate.
Yeah, laminate.
They
flooring.
put it in there. That way they can just spray it out.
Yeah.
Put that epoxy garage floor coating.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't be too bad, I don't think, just to do this size.
A couple gallons maybe.
We'll see.
I'm happy with it. I think it's for what it is.
Yeah.
It's not like we're doing a carport.
No.
You know? Chicken coop.
It's just funny how it's pooling in the center more than on the sides.
Well, it was all pooling here before, so now it's kind of spreading out, which is good.
It's not soaking in as fast.
Needs more over in that corner.
Yeah, we might be hitting that saturation point.
What happens if you get
You
too
can't.
much? Oh.
It'll just, when the concrete dries, it heats. There's a thermal reaction, I guess.
Thermodynamic.
Thermodynamic. That makes it even fancier. Thermal dynamics, baby. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I think we're gonna let it sit for a bit, you know. How you feeling about that?
Looks good.
See how quick it sucks that in.
it's running off over here? Or does it just look it from my angle?
It's probably a little low over there.
No, you can just see it like from this angle, like sucking it in, or yeah. I'm gonna stop recording, okay?
Well, guys, here we are a few hours later. Looks like it's setting up pretty good. It's a little rough, you know, because when you're putting that water down, it is washing the concrete off the stones. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see it's a little, you know, you can see the aggregate in there, which, again, guys, this is going to be a chicken coop, so it doesn't really matter. And honestly, I think what we're going to do is when we put the shed on here, we're going to epoxy, using epoxy on the floor. That way we can just come in and like spray out the chicken mess. So this is perfect for what we were doing. And it was a cool experiment, something fun to do. Fun in the sense of it was different, not necessarily fun in the sense that the work was fun, but you know, the work was good because I had my buddy with me. And so it worked out nice. And we've got 3 extra bags from the pour, so we're going to take those back to Lowe's, get our money back for those. And I don't know, maybe we'll buy some more beer to celebrate. This turned out nice. I am not disappointed at all. I think this was a really great experiment for sure. Well, guys, thanks for checking out the channel. This is Gray Beard Garage. My name is Matt. And as you can see, we've kind of finished up here. We've put down a few more waterings on this, so it's kind of, I think we're at a good point here. We may water it maybe one more time this evening. Otherwise, I think we're good, and it's starting to set up real nice. So as I said, you know, the rocks are showing through, the aggregate shows through, but it's really not a big deal. It's just going to be a chicken coop. So, you know, if I was doing a full carport, I may not do it this way, but again, it's just an 8x8 chicken coop, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. And it worked out great. So Jason from the Crockers, the Crocker Life, Outdoors with the Crockers, and Coffee with the Crockers, check him out, man. He does a lot of really cool stuff in his own way, and I really enjoy his videos. So, you know, if you guys haven't checked him out, check him out, man. He does a lot of really cool content on just things that he's doing on his property. So check him out, man. His channel's huge compared to mine, but you know, it's nice to do a little shout out to the guys to give you good ideas. So Jason from the Crockers, thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. I hope you see this, and I hope you understand that what you're doing is valuable, and we appreciate it out here in the YouTube world. Thanks to my buddy Bill for helping me out on this project. I appreciate it. And I think we're gonna call it quits, guys. This was a fun project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little choppy, a little goofy, but you know, it's kind of the way I do things. So thanks for checking us out here on Gray Beard Garage. Remember, guys, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you here next time. Until then, take care, guys. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it.